for a beautiful day, and we thank you for the gathering that we have here this morning. We ask, Lord, your blessings on all of us, on all of your children, as we prepare to put our faith into action through our hands and through our hearts. We ask your blessings this morning on the Williams family, and we also ask your blessings on those whose generosity have made this possible. And dear Lord, we ask your blessings, special blessings. And I want to welcome everyone here this morning on this very special day, groundbreaking day for the Williams family. I know they're very excited about it, and we're very excited to be able to break ground on another simple, decent, affordable home here in Palm Beach County. For those of you who may have never attended a Habitat ceremony in the past, it's tradition that we start our ceremonies, whether it be groundbreaking or a dedication, first with a prayer, and then we follow it up with the Pledge of Allegiance.
First of all, I'd like to thank Bernie for all he does. He usually omits himself from the long laundry list of staff members he thanks, and I frequently omit thanking him personally because some people may know this. Bernie and I kind of started this venture together. I kind of hired him as our executive director several years ago, and we've never been the same since. We've grown and grown and grown and overcome each challenge that's come before us, and we've grown to appreciate, realize, and execute on opportunities like this one and one down the street. So I want to thank you, Bernie, for that, and we appreciate it very much on the board and everybody else. It is clear to me and to many of you that the professional men and women of the South Florida PGA have a tremendous passion for golf. Clearly, it's probably evident. I know it seems kind of redundant for me to even say, but that's not my point. My point is they share another passion in common with us at Habitat, and really with everybody that's going to be here on the site, including the partner family that will live in the house when it's done. And that's a passion for giving back to the communities where they live, work, and play, and making this world a better place. It is very easy in this time of this 24-hour news cycle, and particularly in the last few days, for people to get pessimistic about the world, the challenges we face as individuals and Americans. But nevertheless, there are many, many people every day, like you who have come here today, that strive to make our community, our state, our nation, and our world a better place. And I find inspiration from people like you, as I hope you find inspiration from people like us at Habitat, to continue to work in that effort to help the Williams family and the many other families that are good and deserving of safe, decent, and affordable housing. So the spirit of making this world a better place lives on. And I want to thank you specifically, and I appreciate the fact that the whole organization has come out here today to support us. This is, by the way, not their only Habitat home. They've done other Habitat homes in South Florida. I think last year it was on the west coast, the southwest coast of Florida, where they did a home. And many of you may know this, some might know not, but each PGA event throughout the year also supports the charities in the local communities where those events are held. For example, the Honda Classic gives back significantly every year to charities here in Palm Beach County and around South Florida. So this is not a one-time deal, a one-time shot. This isn't a one-time hole-in-one. These guys and gals hit these all year long at the events. So we appreciate the support here and the support throughout the state for our charity and all the other charities.
They're in, so they drop names. They're like, oh, I'm friends with Chandra. I'm friends with whatever. And I'm like, oh, that's great. So they don't really take that into account because you still have to qualify on your own. Well, this morning I find out Miss Secret's here. Soteria, she never name dropped when she did. Maybe you did, I don't remember. You did not name drop when you turned in all your information. Her sister is actually a homeowner in Canning States 1, which is across the street from here. And her best friend from middle school is a homeowner in Green Acres. So I know you have a great support group because they've been through the program. No wonder you're a great partner family and you're so organized and you always do what you need to do and you go above and beyond what we ask from you. I know you said that one of your biggest goals in life is, besides providing a great education for your daughters, is to own your own home. And I think you're 90% there. So congratulations.
So to get emotional. But I want to thank Habitat for this opportunity that they're giving to me. I'd like to thank the sponsors and, of course, my friends and family and the builders that are out here and just everyone again to always come back to. So I'm very appreciative and I'm very humble right now. And I just, with God, sometimes I just feel like I'm not worthy of His blessings, but I have to learn to be worthy of His blessings because I know without Him, none of this is possible. So I just want to thank everybody this morning. I'm not an emotional person, but I got to be this morning. I just love all of you for coming here and just supporting me and helping me and my daughters build this beautiful home. And just thank you.
Sponsors like South Florida PGA, and we're very, very appreciative of all you do. And not only do they do this, but they were an awesome partner on our golf committee that raised over $130,000. Thanks, guys.
Well, on behalf of the South Florida PGA, I'd just like to say that we're incredibly excited about this opportunity. As Michael alluded to, this will be our second home. Our first home was done with the Habitat chapter in Lee and Henry counties, and we have a few representatives here, but I can assure the Williams family that we have 1,700 PGA professionals behind these gentlemen here to help with the build. But and as it was stated earlier, that part of what we do is we like to give back to our communities, and quite simply the motto of our foundation is very clear, is to improve lives through golf. And we get that opportunity to improve lives through golf through a partnership like this, and it was just a few short years ago, and I still remember the board meeting that we had, and Kevin Murphy was sitting in the boardroom, and he said, why don't we form a partnership with Habitat for Humanity, because one of the missions of our foundation was to try to find a national branded charity that we could partner with and continue the mission that we've started here on the local level. And we came out of that meeting with a pretty lofty goal, one which was to build a home in all 14 counties that are a part of our PGA section. And we've started that process. As staff, we sat back and thought how we're going to raise money to do this, but we figured out a way thus far to do it with our second home, and we look forward to the next 12 over the hopefully the next 12 years. But we do have some representatives.
Gotta wear it. Gotta wear the hat. There you go. All right, this is going to be the easiest thing we do this morning, and we've already loosened the ground for you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to count to 3, and before I start counting, I'm going to ask you to get a little loose dirt on that shovel so you're ready to toss it in front of you. When I count to 3, I'd ask you to go ahead and just push a little bit of that dirt out in front of you. We've got a group of people over here that want to take some great photographs. Everybody ready? Ready, Williams family? Ready. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got to do it.